The journey before coaching started off as a naive dream, ambitious to run your own business, create a better lifestyle, and obviously a bit extra fulfillment in your work environment through working for yourself. Yet reality is not always the same as a dream, and once you realize that, you find yourself in a hot spot. Fortunately, with meeting you, receiving the coaching, applying the coaching rather, the naive dream could slowly be regenerated into a tangible dream. The business didn't change, it evolved, it became intelligent, it became fearless. One of my favorite growth lessons from your coaching has been to not focus your energy on the fear of failing, but rather to refocus it on planning to succeed in any situation. There's a beauty in having been made aware of certain weaknesses or voids in thinking methodology, in energy application. Whereas once you've been made aware of them, you can actually start working on them and changing that for the better. What we expected to enjoy after 5 years of grinding in the business, we're experiencing now after less than 3 years. The intervention at 1.5 years with your high performance mindset coaching methodology has really rocketed our growth rate. I was desperate. I was desperately in need of guidance in the business. From starting the business off with a naive idea of what it would take to run a business, within 1.5 years ran into a wall, realizing there's just too much I don't know and don't know how to do in order to really be able to continue growing the business. So at the point of the highest frustration levels I experienced probably in my entire life, a friend recommended that I consult with a business life coach. Put your name forward. We had our first coffee date meet and greet, and from the bat I could tell that you have that knowledge, you have that skill set, you have that experience. Your coaching skills and transfer of knowledge was not industry related, but you were able to guide me into the answers of my specific industry. I definitely could not afford the coaching at the time because in general, I would imagine, as I was, by the time you realize you need help, you're already knee deep. I've got one of two outcomes to your guarantee. It's either the coaching doesn't work and you pay back the money for the coaching of the year, or it works and I succeed. So I saw it as a win-win. My first year's cost was covered within the first 6 weeks of your coaching. Probably one of the most valued lessons I've learned from you was to quantify the value of my time, and through that identify tasks that I could rather delegate to staff members, contractors, so that I can spend and optimize my time on needle moving activities that would assist effectively in a more increased rate of growth in the company and being able to spend more focus on the necessary work, client relationships, business networks, and the vision and mission of the company, maintaining the culture. Investing in the staff is probably one of the most important factors when I consider my staff, our staff members, is I can directly draw a line between how much I invest in them and how much they reciprocate back by providing extra hours, introducing new initiatives, excited with new drives for the business. So there's definitely a high return on investment to develop them as well and getting them on the same level as yourself. So would I recommend your coaching to other business owners? The answer would quite simply be No, not just to other business owners, but rather to individuals as well. Seeing that your coaching focuses on the individual's development and refocusing of their perspectives and their energy, which overflows to the businesses, creating success there. But you have to start at the individual, and your ability to refocus and show you that the rut in your life, the rut in the business you're in, is not a burden, but an opportunity to learn and grow from, is what makes you special. If there is any advice that I could give anyone else considering your coaching, my advice would be super glue your socks on, because you'll have them blessed off if not. Your coaching is extremely powerful, being able to move you from a victim mentality state to a victorious awareness mindset state, where you don't see hurdles, you see opportunity in business and private, personal life. It's quite powerful. So super glue your socks on if you're ready for it.